What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. I'm your boy Narik Chase, and in this video we're going to be talking about, there's a little controversy that popped up a few days ago after it was announced that Ben Affleck would no longer be Batman in the DCEU, and people are just up in arms, want to know who's going to be Batman, who's going to replace him, and there hasn't been like an official list or anything, and I will come back and do like a casting choices on my thoughts of who should play Batman in this DCU, which was set up by Ben Affleck, and hands down one of the best Batmans to ever hit the big screen. But I'm thinking about. I'm sorry. There. Okay. During this whole thing, they had some kind of thing on Twitter or some kind of website, and this guy named Nick Jonas. Nick Jonas decided to put his offer up and, just say, hey, I wouldn't mind playing Batman, basically. And so, there was a bit of hoopla about that. Not saying it was good and not saying it was bad. But Nick Jonas, let me give my personal opinion on it. Of all the people I could think of play Batman, he would probably be the last one. Now, I'm not saying the guy can't act. I'm not saying the guy doesn't have the chops. Yes, Ben Affleck is probably one of Hollywood. No, I'm gonna say probably. Ben Affleck is hands down one of Hollywood's most successful actors, regardless if the movies suck or not. But the dude is a A-lister, and it would be kind of hard to follow that up with, someone like Nick Jonas. And it's not because, like I said, I don't like this guy. I mean, you look at his filmography and what he's been in. He's been in a lot of stuff, but he's most notable for his singing. For those who don't know, he was part of this band called the Jonas Brothers back in the day. Of course, back in that time period when Disney was so prominent with throwing out all of these young actors and stuff like these young people that are actors and that could sing and stuff like that, and they were kind of part of that trend. And they were pretty successful. So, not taking that away from them. But he really hasn't been in anything like that. Yes, he's been in some TV shows here and there. And he's been in a couple of movies. The biggest one, which I haven't seen yet, but the biggest one he's probably been in is the Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle sequel. So my thoughts as far as Nick Jonas potentially playing Batman, nothing against the guy, but I'm like, and I know they were also talking about going possibly making it for a younger Batman. I could kind of see it if they were going to go spin it in that direction, but I think that if the Batman is actually still going to be part of the DCEU continuity, that they should not go with that. That they shouldn't, because it already, to some extent, the DCEU does feel a bit disjointed. So I would try to get someone that's a bit more not experienced, but probably a bit more older. But like I said, I don't have a problem with him playing a younger Batman if they could actually spin a good story that way. And I could honestly see him more in like a role as like Nightwing or something. So if he could play Nightwing, fine, because he does have the youthful. He's still pretty young, and so you can get him trained up and everything. And we can have that character be introduced in the Batman. So I could see him as a Nightwing, but as a Batman, probably not. Like I said, probably a younger Batman. But if we're gonna go with the continuing with the DCU, I will just throw him in more as a Nightwing. So guys, in the comment section below, let me know what are your thoughts about Nick Jonas offering himself up as a potential Batman to replace Ben Affleck in the DCEU. Do you think he would play a good younger Batman, or you think he would play a better Nightwing? That's a pretty good question in itself right there. So let me know what your thoughts are down there, and also be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and that notification button to get the best of what we got going on this channel. We'll definitely catch you guys later.